Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Some Mama Am. It's me, Yvette. Thank you so much for returning if you have been to my channel before. Otherwise, thank you for stopping in for the first time. Today I'm doing a breastfeeding journey update. So I have been breastfeeding for 4 months now. My daughter just turned 4 months today, or tomorrow she'll turn 4 months. And when I first started out, she was breastfeeding, and then the doctors also wanted her to have some formula to kind of get some extra nutrients in there, I guess. But I lasted maybe like 2 weeks. Probably, I don't even know. The only formula I gave her was a formula that I brought home from the hospital. They gave me several bottles of, the premix Shewww formula. And after I used those, I went and I took her to a doctor's visit the next week. And they gave me some free Infamil, I guess high calorie formula. And I made her a bottle of that. And when I say she projectile vomited, that's exactly what I mean. I mean, it just like sprayed out all into my truck. So that was the last time she had formula. I'm pretty almost positive she'll never have formula again. But anyways, so she was, taking the bottle. Even I was also pumping, giving her the bottle, and she was using a pacifier. So maybe about 3 weeks, a month into it or more, I realized that this little tiny person has tricked me into becoming her boob, her bottle, and her pacifier. So she just stopped using her pacifier absolutely completely. Okay, and she wasn't using the bottles because I wasn't pumping, honestly, because it's like I'm home 24/7. I'm always with my daughter. So she was just on demand, and I think she was kind of cluster feeding, so I just kept her on the booby. And then I realized I'm exhausted. Okay, I need some time to, I guess what I'm trying to say is when I breastfeed, when she's on my boob, I get exhausted more so than when I pump. I'm not sure why, but I'm definitely going. Well, actually, I started. I think maybe the day before yesterday, I started back pumping. So when I feed her, I will pump on the opposite side. I have a handheld pump. Um, it is a Lancinol, or I think that's how you say it, the purple pump. I have the double um, electrical pump, and then I also have the hand pump. So while she's feeding on one side, I hand pump the other side. But I do want to get my supply of like frozen milk going. So I have a bottle of milk now. I'm going to put it into a bag and store it. And so from now on, I know eventually I'm more than likely going to have to get a deep freezer. That was the plan even before I, had the baby. I said I was going to get me a little small deep freezer to store her milk, because I know with my son, I did produce a lot when I was producing. So I expected to produce a lot this time around. I mean, I'm kind of like engorged at the moment. Lily sleeps, so I'll probably go and pump here in a minute. But basically, I mean, it's going really good. I haven't had any problems with her, latching or anything. I mean, from the moment she came out, homegirl was on it. Okay, like I said in my previous video, we greedy around here, and Lily ain't no different. Okay, so she's always latched very well. I was feeding her like 24 hours a day. It had got really, really crazy, which the doctor warned me, that she would be, starting to cluster feed or whatever, which was fine. And now I am trying to get back control of my life. So I make sure I feed her at least once an hour if she wants it. So it's not just like constantly on my boob, because I got to get things done. You know what I'm saying? And so I have some storage bags that I got from the specialist, the maternal fetal specialist, when I was pregnant. I got a few sample bags, so I'm going to fill those up and see if I like them before I order more, because I'll know what's either to order more of those or to try something else, or, you know, get some advice about something else. So if you ladies store your milk, you know, this is something I haven't started yet. I know nothing about it. Could you all please leave some comments and give me some advice? Tell me what you do as far as taking steps to store your milk. I know I seen someone on one of the Facebook groups that I'm in. Excuse me. One of the Facebook groups I'm in said that they do the pitcher method, which is basically where they take a, you know, water pitcher, Kool-Aid pitcher, whatever. But I definitely seen them have ones that were sealed. They had a tight seal on it. So maybe like a screw top or something like that. And they would pump, I guess, for like 2 days. And then at day 2, they would take the pitcher and, you know, kind of easily fill up all the bags. So I want to try that. I guess I'm going to order me something from Amazon to store my milk in and just put it in my freezer for now. And then if it gets out of control, which I'm sure it won't take long to get out of control, because our freezer stays on swole. So it's like hardly any room for food, so much less trying to, you know, pack in bags and bags of breast milk. But yeah, tell me how you all go about storing your milk, how you're doing on your breastfeeding journey, or if you have not even started yet, just tell me maybe some questions you may have. Feel free to ask. Let me know how you're feeling. Are you nervous about it? Are you excited about it? It feels awesome. It's a blessing to be able to bond with my daughter in that way. She thinks my boob is hers. She thinks she owns it. She's in control of it. Like when she's hungry and like I'm taking my time to get to her, and then, you know, she finally latches on and she's like, like she literally does that. She goes, like, you better gave me the boob. Like, it's my boob. Okay, calm down. But I'm very happy that I've made it this far in the journey, because, you know, like I said, with my son, I stated in my previous video, I breastfed him for about 4 months, and I had trouble within, you know, that time period. So to made it this far with no problems, my supply stays, you know, up there, you know. So I'm happy, and I guess I will do another update maybe in a month or two, when she's 5 or 6 months, to just give an update and see how things are going, see if my supply is still good. And one thing I wanted to mention is I have not been drinking water still. I put in one of my previous videos that I have not been drinking that much water since I had my baby, because I don't know. It's like when I was pregnant, I couldn't really drink it too much, and now that she's here, I need to do better. I'm very blessed that I have been able to produce milk, and I haven't been drinking water, but I am going to get back on that ASAP. So thank you all for tuning in. This is just a quick little update about my breastfeeding journey. It is going awesome. And one other thing that I've been concerned about is a lot of women have said that their boobies have pretty much gone completely flat after breastfeeding. So has anybody else experienced that? Or I more so want to know if there is anyone who has experienced breastfeeding for a long period of time and their boobs did not go flat. Because, I mean, I'm like daily in the mirror trying to see. I mean, they're huge. I mean, obviously they're not flat. I'm just so nervous they're going to go flat. So every day I'm like feeling and looking, and, you know, they're still, you know, got some roundness and, you know, weight to them. So hopefully it stays that way, but I don't know. All right, so you all like, comment, and subscribe, and please check out some of the other videos that I've made so far, and hit that notification bell, ding a ding ding, so that you can be notified when I make videos in the future. All right, peace.